Thank you, Matt. We're joined now by singer Jesy Nelson. Hello, Jesy.
Hello. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, pleasure, because today you've released new music.
Yeah.
We're going to talk all about it in a sec. The song is brilliant.
Thank you so much.
But you've been quite vocal about dealing with stress and stuff. What are your coping mechanisms then?
I actually really love exercise, which I know sounds a bit generic. Everyone's probably thinking, oh...
No.
But, like, exercise that I love. So, like, I love boxing, dancing, anything that, like, I don't really have to think. Because, like, when I'm boxing, to me, that is like dancing, because it's like combinations. But if it's things like burpees and all that, like, absolutely not.
Stephen, what's yours, actually?
Exercise, of course, but I'm going to say sleep, which is, I've come to learn is like the foundation of my day, and I've seen the variance between a slept day and my performance and mood and how I feel and how susceptible I am to stress, and an unslept day, and it's night and day. So the foundation of all my day, in terms of performance, mood, feeling good, stress, is making sure I get a good night's sleep.
That is so true.
Do you know what, talking about stress, I did your podcast with you, and I was stressed in all the build-up to that, but then obviously when I was there with you, you create such a safe space where people want to share. People want to know, are you taking it back on tour?
Do you know what's funny? I thought you were going to say something else then, because everyone like accuses me of like putting something in people's water that makes them comfortable and makes them upset. So I thought you were going to ask me.
You create such an environment where people do want to share.
Yeah, we are taking it back on tour. I was actually at venues earlier on today. We're going to do about 16 nights in London, and then we're going to take it up and down the country. It's funny because we did the Palladium last time. Now we're going to do a really, really small chapel, we believe, in London with about 800 people, big choir, 40-person choir, band, violinists.
Wow.
My best friend came to see your show. It was one of the best things she's ever seen.
God for that. I thought you were gonna roast me.
She loved it. She came up and she was like, you've got to watch it. She was like, it's
really?
incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah, she loved it.
I'll tell you later.
That's nice. Now then, let's get on to your music while you compose yourself. You've been teasing fans all week with little snippets of the video. Let's just have a listen. This is Bad Thing, the new single.
You.
Time I done a bad thing. I know you're damaged goods. Is it a bad thing that I wanna treat you good? You're the worst of my habits, and I wouldn't fix it if I could. When I've done a bad thing, I know you're damaged goods.
I feel like it has that bit of a Bond thing.
So everyone keeps saying it. I think it's the orchestra that makes it feel like a Bond song.
Oh, God, it's such a good song.
Thank you so
But look, you
much.
co-wrote it, so tell us a bit about the story behind it and everything.
So I co-wrote this with Taylor Park. She does like a lot of Ariana's stuff, Justin Bieber. And yeah, it's just about like being in an unhealthy relationship, which I feel like a lot of women that are in my life have been through. So it's like a real personal one to me, which is why I wanted to like create this video. So yeah.
I mean,
I
was just going to say, not often as well. Do you see videos these days?
No.
People don't bother, Jesy.
I know.
But you've bothered, and it's brilliant.
Yeah, no, this was so important for me. Like, I really wanted to raise awareness of working with Women's Aid on this, which has been amazing. So, yeah.
Who do you, when you release a song, who do you play it to first?
My mum.
Really?
She's like my biggest critic.
What?
Oh my God, no. She'll like straight away, she'll be like, no, if she doesn't like it. Or she's so honest, and that's what I love that. So, yeah.
And this is your first time as an independent artist.
Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
some people are going down this road now. Is it scary? Do you love it?
No, I love it. I feel like a real sense of freedom and like empowerment, and I just think it's like, I actually think it's just really empowering to like show anyone. You don't need like big labels to be able to like put out your own music.
Let's get to
many questions, Jesy, on here.
Because the response for you releasing music again, your fans have been waiting for it. So Hannah says you've released 2 songs with 2 completely different sounds.
Yeah.
What will the album sound like? P.S. Love you and the song so much.
I feel like it's really hard to say what it sounds like, but I feel like this is a good indication. There's just like a lot of stuff that it's a very personal album for me, and there's a lot of stuff that I've never spoken about before on there. So I feel like, yeah, when you hear this song, it's a good indication of what the album will sound like.
OK, good. Misha would like to know, when is the album out?
Definitely this year, but I don't have a date yet.
Jesy!
No, that is the truth. It is coming this year, but I don't have a date.
Summer, autumn.
Honestly, I can't tell you when, but it is definitely coming this year.
Are you nearly there?
I am nearly there.
Right, there you go. There you go. And we have to talk about Bake Off.
Oh, God, darling.
Bake Off a Stand Up to Cancer. It's a brilliant experience. You and me,
So
terrible
fun.
at baking. Also, you and me love a bit of Friends, and you did it with David Schwimmer, didn't you? Ross.
No one understands. Like, I am the biggest Friends fan. I have to... That's one thing I actually didn't mention. That's a form of, like, de-stressing me, Friends. That's something that I fall asleep to every night. I have to put it on. It just puts me in my happy place. So when I got there, I was really fangirling, and I genuinely had to stop myself from calling him Ross.
Really?
It was really...
Yeah, I can completely understand that. It's happened on this show many a times where I've called somebody by the character.
I couldn't do it. Steve, do you think you could do something like that?
No.
Oh, I
There's
couldn't.
No way.
Oh, you should.
Could.
It's fun.
Bake Off or calling him Ross? What do you
Bake
mean?
Off?
No, I can bake.
Oh, you're not cook?
No, do I look like... no, no.
David says, no, then Jesy, can we expect a Jesy Nelson tour in 2023?
Yes.
Oh,
We want a tour, Jesy.
oh yeah! I hope so. I'd love to. I honestly want to get back out there and like actually see my fans. I feel like I always talk to them over social media, but like, I haven't seen them for so long. So that's going to be something to look forward to.
You say that about fans. Well, I've got a load of your
They're out-
fans
they're out
out
there.
here today coming to see you. That's how excited they are for you
I love
releasing
them
music.
so much. They're
But
so
Alice
cute.
says, I'm a big fan of Jesy for ages. Her music inspires me
Oh, that's
so much.
nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Jesy, I've got a question.
Yeah, go on.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. I actually feel like in a really positive place. The reaction to the song has been like very overwhelming for me. So it's just been a really nice day. I feel good.
Perfect.
That's
You
nice.
deserve it.
Thank you for
deserve it.
asking.
No, I know.
Jesy, have you been
Thank
on
you.
Stephen's podcast?
I haven't.
I feel like that might be the next question.
We've got a question here from Steve.
OK, well, Jessy's single Bad Thing is out today, and your award-winning documentary, which we should say you have to watch it if you haven't, Odd One Out, is still available to watch on iPlayer.
Now, today has been